Hi, my name's Kieran Speight. I studied a Bachelor of Electrical Engineering at Flinders University in South Australia, and I currently work for Electranet, the South Australian transmission network service provider, as a senior substation engineer. So as a substation engineer for Electranet, a day for me can be anywhere from writing project engineering specification reports to reviewing detailed design works from our contractors' submissions to heading out to our various substations and inspecting construction works and being part of the energisation process that allows us to connect new assets into the network. Like when I was coming towards the end of high school, I knew that I wasn't ready to undertake university education at that point in time. However, I did know that I wanted to do something that would, benefit the community, benefit me, and benefit the people around me. So I identified that an electrical trade was probably most alignment with what I would get enjoyment out moving forwards. And after completing that electrical trade and working as a tradesman for a period of time, I sort of reached that point where I went, okay, I'm ready for more. And whether that was the two options that were basically available at that point were you could either go on to higher education and do the electrical engineering or another form of engineering, or you could go down the project management path. But for me personally, I really quite enjoyed the technical side of things, so I thought, I'll pursue that university education, and I thought it was probably a maturity level where I could work through that with a goal and a drive to get through the degree. And yeah, like once I'd started that electrical engineering degree, I knew I had made the right choice because I enjoyed it and I worked through it. And that's sort of what led into the work placement with Electranet, the working in consultancy, and to helping me get to where I am today. Now, it is unconventional, and if I would, the advice I would give to anyone coming through, if you know you want to be an engineer, be an engineer. If you know you want to be a tradesperson, be a tradesperson. But if you don't know, it's okay to try both. I know so many people that started trades and then went to engineering, and I know so many people that started engineering and went to trades. So don't be afraid to pivot and follow what makes you happy. What makes me passionate about my role, or the role I play in the energy industry in Australia, is I really enjoy knowing that if I do a good job at work, it brings benefit to the broader community from like a macro level, but like on a micro level as well. Like if I do a good job, it benefits my friends and family. So there's that drive and that enjoyment to sort of always strive to do things a little bit better because it's benefiting the people that you care about around you. I get surprises every day with work, but one of the things that surprised me most about the power industry is it's not very big. Like it's a very small group of individuals that work together like cohesively and collectively to essentially try and keep the lights on every day, but also to make it better for the next generation that comes through. So that the striving and the commitment that's displayed by my colleagues on a daily basis, it's initially it was surprising, but now you've come to sort of expect it and appreciate it in that everybody's on the same goal, all heading in the same direction. If I was to give advice to people that were currently undertaking a university degree or thinking about a university degree in like something that's going to get them into the power system, it's really quite hard to pinpoint a single specific thing that they should focus on, because what I've seen in my time in the power industry is that it's an ever-evolving space, and as we go towards more digitisation, conventional norms and the way we used to do things are not the way that it's going to be in the future. So I would say embrace that open-mindedness and be acceptable to change, and whether that's through what electives you pick that create that sort of, or allow you that creative thinking. Like it's not about the technical side as much as it's about that open-mindedness and change management. My role within the business, it has I like to think it has a positive impact on the communities around us, because by us delivering, substation augmentation works or new substation builds, it's allowing that expansion of the connection of renewable energy into the Australian energy market, and in turn is helping us decarbonise. So like on a micro level, it's helping grow the capacity of the grid so that there's more power available at peak times, and on that macro level, we're working towards that net zero target, which is going to help reduce those carbon emissions and the impacts to the environment.